Okay, so you want to talk about network security architects.
Yeah, it's
Want to know what they actually do.
yeah, like a rundown of like their day-to-day,
Yeah, their tools, their skills, all that good stuff. Well, you've come to the right place. You ready to dive in?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So you mentioned designing secure network solutions. That seems like a pretty big deal.
Oh, it is. It's huge. I
Wow.
mean, they're basically the architects, right? But instead of buildings, they're designing these digital fortresses.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and every entry point, every vulnerability, they've got to consider it all.
So they're like always thinking a few steps ahead of the bad guys.
Exactly. They have to anticipate those attacks before they even happen.
Yeah.
They have to think like both the defender and the attacker.
Wow.
It's not just about building a wall. It's about having a strategy for who gets through the gate and what happens if someone tries to, climb over or something.
Right. And that actually reminds me, when we were prepping for this, there was something, incident response planning.
Right.
What does that mean?
That's all about preparation. So imagine like a digital fire drill, right?
Okay.
You're planning for the what ifs, making sure everyone knows exactly what to do if there's a security breach,
Oh, wow.
minimizing damage,
Yeah.
containing the threat,
Yeah.
and getting things back to normal as quickly and smoothly as possible.
So it sounds like there's a lot of pressure involved in this job. And speaking of, well, maybe not pressure, but intensity, the tools they use sound pretty intense. We're talking firewalls, intrusion detection systems, VPNs. Can you break down some of those tools for us?
Yeah, for sure. Let's start with firewalls because those are like essential for any network.
Right.
You can think of them like gatekeepers, right?
Okay.
They examine all the incoming and outgoing network traffic,
Okay.
and they decide what's allowed in and what gets, completely blocked. But it's not as simple as it used to be. Oh yeah, firewalls have gotten a lot more sophisticated now. They can filter traffic based on like these really specific rules and behaviors to combat, all the latest threats.
So it's not just about blocking certain IP addresses or anything like that anymore.
No. It's way more than that now. We're talking about recognizing patterns,
Yeah.
identifying malicious code,
Wow.
adapting to the latest threats. And all this is happening in real time.
So it's constantly evolving.
Constantly, which is why, having a skilled network security architect is so important. They need to stay on top of all of that.
Right. Speaking of evolving and complexity, what about SIEM systems?
Oh, yeah. SIEM systems. Those are powerful, powerful tools. They're like, imagine a giant security hub, right, for your entire network.
Okay.
And it's pulling in data from all these different sources, firewalls, servers, applications, everything.
Oh, wow.
And it's analyzing all of that data in real time to detect any suspicious activity. And if something seems off, boom, it raises the alarm.
So it's like having a whole team of like digital detectives.
Exactly. And they never sleep. They're constantly monitoring your network, looking for any little sign of trouble.
That's incredible. So we've talked about the technical side of things, and it's clear that you need some serious technical skills to be a network security architect. But our research also mentions some other essential skills that aren't strictly technical, like problem solving and communication.
Oh, absolutely. You can be the most technically gifted person in the room, but if you can't solve complex problems or communicate effectively, you're not going to be successful as a network security architect.
That's a really good point.
Yeah, because you have to be able to explain these complex technical concepts to everyone, from the CEO who might not have a tech background to your IT team who lives and breathes this stuff.
So it's about being able to bridge that gap, making sure everyone understands the importance of security.
Exactly. You've got to be able to get everyone on board. And you know what else? We can't forget about attention to detail.
Oh.
That's crucial in this field. One tiny oversight can have some major consequences.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a demanding job for sure.
It really sounds like these network security architects need a very particular set of skills and a real commitment to staying ahead of the curve.
You got it. And as technology keeps evolving, so will the role of the network security architect.
Which leads to the question, and I think this is a good one for our listeners to think about, with the rise of remote work, cloud computing, all of that, what new challenges do you think these network security architects are going to be facing in the coming years? And how are they going to adapt?
Yeah, that's a great question.
It's a lot to think about.
It is.
But that's all the time we have for today.
All right.
This was great.
Yeah, this was fun. Thank you.
Thanks for diving in with me.
Of course.
And yeah, we'll see you next time.